Okay, everybody, today we're learning about markups, tax, and discount. This is lesson 14. Pause as you need to in order to get all the notes. Also, there is a notes page to accompany this so that you don't have to write out all the problems. The essential question today is classify markups, tax, and discounts as either percent increase or percent decrease. First, we're going to do a bunch of definitions. So the first one is wholesale cost. That is the price that a business pays for an item. The price that a business pays for an item. Next is selling price. And that's the amount that the customer pays for the item. The amount that the customer pays for the item. Next is markup. The difference between the selling price and the wholesale cost. So it's a percent of the cost. The difference between the selling price and the wholesale cost, a percent of the cost. Sale price is the amount a customer would pay for an item on sale. The amount a customer would pay for an item on sale. And then discount is the difference between the original price and the sale price. So it's a percent of the original price. Okay, here's the first problem. So this is where your notes page comes in. So markup is a percent increase. So when you have a markup, in order to, let's say you're a store and you are selling, I don't know, baseball bats. So if you're selling, like they are in this problem, baseball bats. So you have to buy the baseball bats, unless you're actually making them. You have to buy the baseball bats, and then you have to sell them for more than you paid for them. So, for example, in that difference between what you paid for them and what you're selling them, that's called the markup. So the cost of a baseball bat is $12. The sporting goods store sells it for $18. How much is the markup? And now find the markup rate. So when we find out the markup, we're literally just finding the difference between the original price and the selling price. So if you have literally just 18 minus 12, then it was marked up $6. But if we want to find the markup rate, we need to think about our double number line. And we want to find out, okay, how much have we marked it up to? What percentage have we gone to? If we're taking the original price, which was 12, and we end up with 18. So how much, what's the difference in these percents? So the new price is going to be more than what you paid for the original. So you can make your proportion 12 over 100 equals 18 over x. I'm going to do a quick little reduction there. I'm going to simplify 12 over 100. I'm going to call it, divide them both by 4, I think. No, I'll divide them by 2 so I can use 50. I'm going to make this 6 over 50. So then I get 6x is equal to, let's see, 50 times 18, 0 at the end. 8 times 5 is 40, put down a 0, carry the 4. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 4 is 9, so you get 900. Last step, divide by 6. So you get x equals, 6 goes into 9 one time with 3 left over. That goes 5 times, so you get 150. So that means that this is 150%. I'm going to kind of highlight that. So this is 150%. And as percent. Oops, should make that black. 150%. And so the amount of the markup is the difference between, the markup rate is the difference between the two percents. So if you have 150 minus 100, that is a 50% markup. Okay. Okay, let's look at the next one. So tax is a percent of increase. And where's my eraser? Don't see it. Okay. Tax is a percent increase. So the tax rate is 8%. If the price of a skateboard is $50, what is the tax? And what do you actually pay once tax is included? So if we go ahead and set up our double number line, if we have 0 here, we can have 100. And then if we add 8% onto that, this is 108%. Right? Okay, so if the price of the skateboard is $50, and it's saying that the tax is not included, we want to find out what is the tax. So it's going to be basically 8% of 50. So I just as soon go ahead and do, well, let's just do a proportion. So if we have 50 over 100 is equal to x over 108. I'm going to go ahead and simplify 50 over 100 first. Let's call that 1/2. So when we cross multiply, we get 2x equals 108. Equals. Divide by 2, and you get x equals, what's that, 54. Okay, so x is 54. So then the amount of tax we must be paying is $4, because 54 minus 50 equals $4 in tax. Okay, and so you'd actually pay $54 once the tax is included. So the tax is $4 and 54 total. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay. Tip is a percent increase as well. The lunch bill came to $25. The service was excellent, so we decided to tip our server 20%. How much did we tip? And what was the total of the lunch and the tip? So if we go ahead and take a look. So the whole bill was $25. And the service was so good, we decided to tip 20%, and that's going to take it out to 120. So let's put x here. So we have 25 over 100 equals x over 120. Let's simplify 25 over 100 to 1 over 4. Now we can cross multiply. We're going to get 4x equals 120, which when we divide by 4, we get x equals 30. So 30 goes here. So we ended up paying $30 for the total. So $30 for lunch and tip. And then the tip equals $5, because it's the difference between 25 and 30. It was plus $5. So that's our tip right there. $5. So $30 for lunch and the tip, and $5 for the tip alone. Last one. Discount is a percent decrease. A pair of jeans is on sale for 25% off. If the original price is $25, then what is the amount of the discount and what is the sale price? So if we take 0, there's 100. The original price of the jeans is $25. And if we're taking 25% off, that means we're going to pay 75% for the jeans, because if 25% comes off, then 75% is still on here. So the difference here is 25%. That's the difference between those two. Okay, so we've got x here. So our proportion is x over 75 equals 25 over 100. Let's simplify this. Let's call this 1 over 4. cross multiply and solve, we get 4x equals 75. Divide by 4, we get x equals, let's see, 4 goes into 7 one time with 3 left over. 4 goes into 35 8 times with 3 left over. 4 goes into 30 7 times with 2 left over, and so it's going to be 1875. So the sale price is $18.75. That's your sale price. So that's 75% of the original price. And that's a nice thing about setting up the proportion like that. I guess you could have done it, with finding 25% also and then just subtracting it off. But if you think you're taking 25% off, that means you've got 75% still on, and then you can find your amount directly. Okay. So that is it. Go ahead and work on the problems tonight with markup, tax, tip, and discount. Okay, bye.